Welcome back, guys. Today we're not going to work on the Evo or the hot rod. We're going to switch it up and work on my daily driver, the Tacoma. Before we dive in, let me talk a little about this truck. This was actually my first brand new vehicle. Every car I owned before this was bought used. Growing up, a Tacoma was one of my dream trucks. Before owning this truck, anytime I need to go buy a bike, I have to borrow my dad's Tacoma. It wasn't a big deal, but it definitely got old having to ask every time. I actually wasn't planning on buying this truck until my wife suggested back in 2022. If you remember 2022, it was in the middle of COVID. Dealers were marking up cars like crazy, some as much as 10 grand over MSRP. Since it's a manual transmission, there was no markup. The manual was one of the main reasons I wanted this truck in the first place. I'm pretty particular about what I buy, so I spent a lot of time researching before pulling the trigger. And I'm still really happy with that decision. This truck has been one of the best tools I've ever bought. I've done a ton of Lnspltblvd related work with it, and it's already paid for itself in so many ways. I'll make another video soon going over all the mods I've done to it. Today, we're upgrading the stock head unit with the CartrimHome C12, a 14.6 inch screen setup. When I bought this truck, I skipped the technology package because I knew I eventually upgraded myself. The stock setup had CarPlay, but it was wired. It's been working fine for the past 3 years, but I think it's finally time to upgrade and go with a wireless CarPlay and get a bigger screen. A larger screen makes a big difference. It's easier to glance at maps while driving, and when I'm parked, it's nice to have something that's actually worth watching videos on. All right, here's a new head unit. Let's crack it open and see what's inside. First, you got the screen protector. This screen is massive. It's about the same size as what you find in the new Tundras or Tacomas. I love that it comes with the integrated air vents, so you keep that factory look and airflow. There weren't any install instructions in the box, but I found a few install videos on YouTube, so we'll figure it out together. All right, let's pull out the stock head unit and start the swap. Just grab this section and give it a pull, and it pops right out. Next, remove the 4 10mm bolts and unplug all the connectors behind it. Now we're going to install the new bracket that holds the C12 screen. We use the top 2 bolts. The kit comes with a bunch of different harnesses. It might look a little intimidating at first, but honestly, once you watch a couple videos, it's pretty straightforward. One tip I picked up from those videos is to place a box right here and then lay the screen face down on it. That way it's easier to plug everything in without scratching the display. All right, here's the finished setup. Everything works just like it should. I also set it so every time I start the truck, it connects to CarPlay all by itself. No extra steps needed. Let's see how fast it connects. "10 seconds. I also tested the steering wheel buttons. The backup camera. Some people might miss having a volume knob, but I don't really use it. I always use the buttons on the steering wheel. On the main screen, you can even change how your truck looks. There's a Tesla, a 4th gen Tacoma, and the new Tundra. I picked the Tacoma, of course. You can also change the truck's color or the license plate. And when you open your doors, the truck on the screen opens its door as well. I also noticed the sound is clearer and louder than before. It actually sounds better than the stock system. But yeah, let's recap all the cool features of this head unit. The big 14.6 inch screen makes the truck look newer and more high-tech. Wireless CarPlay means no more plugging your phone, connects by itself. The Android system lets you use it like a tablet. You can play music, watch videos. Welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna work on the 93 Big Twin Evo or browse the web. All the factory buttons still work. The air vents still blow air just like before. The sound settings let you change how your music sounds. More bass, clearer highs, whatever you like. There are a few small downsides. It doesn't come with install instructions, but there are great videos on YouTube that show you how. The new vents don't close all the way, and they're square instead of round like the old ones. I don't mind it, but some people might. For me, those little things don't matter. These screens make my Tacoma feel like a brand new truck. It's clean, modern, and pretty fun to use. There are still a lot of settings I haven't tried yet, so maybe I'll make another video later on when I explore more features. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.